love this question because there's so many things that we don't know. And I think for a lot of people, you don't know what you don't know. That's the first thing that the average wealthy person knows. And so when I think of something and I see something, most wealthy people think, how can I own that?
Yeah.
How can I get that? But how can I actually own it? And how can I be a part of the money ecosystem? So when I see people, say, example, Facebook ads, or I see people doing entrepreneurs in our economy that we've created is so amazing, I think about how can I own that? How can I own all this wealth that, example, Ashley is making and helping other people make? What are some of the tools that she's telling people to invest in that I can actually own so that when they invest in it, when they up level, I'm a part of that? And so that's something that you need to start thinking about when you're being like intentionally saying, I want to be wealthy. I need my now money. I think that's a huge mindset block because the thing is, it's about becoming work optional. You can become work optional probably within like 2 years if you actually did what you were supposed to do now, which means invest with the mindset that I'm making this money 2x, 3x. So we're working for work optional, not necessarily retirement. This was the first time that I realized every time that my company brings in revenue, at least 20 of that has to be reinvested into myself and my family because I poured into others.
You said every time your company makes some money, you put 20% into the markets
Yep,
or into
I
your
invest,
wealth building.
put it
Yeah.
into the markets. Like, I need to be work optional.
And you can automate it. Honestly, you guys, just automate what goes into that account, and then you can like be strategic about what you do. But I know for me at least, I had to start automating the money to go over there.
That's how you become an automatic millionaire. And I realized that it actually was just about your openness to receive and the misconception that you have to work really, really hard. Because the reality is, my parents worked so hard, but I also know that if it can happen for them, it can happen to me. So I started on that rabbit hole, really dissecting. And then, lastly, what really triggered was that I invest and I repeat my investments. And so when I invest and I make money, I don't spend it. I take half of it and I reinvest it. I want to work one time and have it pay me forever. And so then I started studying millionaires. And a lot of times, the biggest mindset was that if it can happen for them, it can happen for me.